Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for a week and a half right now. I was on vacation, so I am back now finally and posting some videos testing decks out. So, of course, this is going to be the first deck after vacation and the reset. So, I'm going to be in Platinum, but we're going to go give this deck a try out in Platinum and see how we do. It's going to be spicy. It's going to be fun, I think, in my opinion, but we don't know yet. We're going to go give it a try. But it is Esper Control for best of one. And I think it's going to be a good deck just due to the fact the white. Well, the reason why I went Esper, the white, as I want for Vanishing Verse. Very good card against those white decks, those green decks. Very good card. So that's why I want white. And then also Edgar is good against the control decks because it unless they have, I mean, unless they divide by zero it, they can never really get rid of this in a sense because like it just goes as an enchantment, then if it dies as a creature it goes to an enchantment, and then when it transforms from an enchantment to a creature, then it goes back to an enchantment, etc. So that's the reason why I wanted to go white here, as well as, I mean, it gives me some like white cards in the sideboard like Academic Probation, but the main reason was for the removal and one Edgar. So hopefully, if you guys are new to this channel, by the time you're done watching this, you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, thumbs up button. I am back, like as I said. I'll be posting videos, 5-6 videos a week. I post both competitive videos and gold farming videos, decks that I do, you know, like 14 whatever or 13 something decks that I do well in 2 standard events usually. If you guys want more gold farming videos, you know, like sooner, I guess, or whatever, let me know. I could do them as 1 standard event instead of 2 standard events, but I figured if I do 2 standard events, then you know that it does pretty well because it won 2 standard events or it got 6 wins. But here we go. Esper Control, best of 1. Wash away. This is to kind of deal with the Is It Outruns Epiphany decks. That way, I could play like Solid Coming or something like that. But 1 mana counterspell against Outrun the decks. That's the reason. 1 Bloodchief Thirst against the aggro decks. I'm trying to one of Syncopate, see how it works. Obviously, on the play, this card is good. On the draw, it is probably bad. We're gonna give it a try and see how it works. If it doesn't work out, we can easily replace this with either like another removal spell, maybe a 4th Divide by 0, stuff like that. So we'll see how it works. 2 Jordy's Disruptions, Tested Talents as a 2 mana counter spells. Worst case, Jordy is also a land that you could play. 2 Inferno Grass, 4 Vanishing Verse is my removal for the 2 costs. 2 Insights to start stealing your opponent's cards as a win condition. Of course, I need to have 3 Meat Hooks in this deck. Best of 1 is full of aggro decks, so Snow White, we need Meat Hook is very good against white. 3 divided by zeros, like I said, we'll test out Syncopate. If we don't want Syncopate, we'll just do 4 divided by zeros. We have the Lesson Learned package. So 2 Path of Apparel. This card is amazing against white deck. And since we're an Esper, that was the other reason also for Esper. So that way we could play the cleave cost here. You know, worst case scenario, that's why we have some of the white mana. We could play cleave. 3, the artifacts. This lets me ramp up, lets me what's it called? Fix my mana because it gives you any color. If we're playing against control decks, we discard, you know, these removal spells. Playing against aggro decks, we can get rid of some of these what's it called? Counter spells. So 3 memories. It's my draw power, my main draw power. 2 Sorens. Obviously, this card is pretty good. So I don't see why I wouldn't be running this. A 4 mana Planeswalker that gives you card advantage in control decks, creates you a life linker, and then it could be a possible win condition with a -7 effect. 1 Edgar, as I mentioned before, is against control decks. It's also kind of good against the creature decks in the sense that it creates a 1/1 lifelinker every turn. But here's the main win con: the Hole Breakers, the big boy, the Horde, the Kraken, the card everybody hates, despises to see, but love to play. Here he is. He's back. Nothing special about the lands, you know, it's Esper, we're playing 3 color decks, and then nothing really special about the Lesson Learned package. So we're going to go give this big boy a try on the ladder, see how we do. So don't forget to check the description of the video. It has the portable deck list for you, as well as my social media stuff like Twitch, Twitter, Discord, all that stuff. Check out my Discord if you want to join my Discord. I post decks early. I help the community, you know, they post their decks. I give them advice on their decks, whatnot. Check me out on Twitch. Like I said, I'm back. We're going to be streaming again, so we'll be back on Twitch again. So check me out on Twitch. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this games and see how we do. Like I said, we're currently in Platinum. We haven't played since the reset, so let's go see how we do in Platinum. Stay tuned. All right, here we go. We're back, everyone. I am back. after a vacation, back to making some videos, ranking up. Unfortunately, starting at the bottom of the pack, but hey, gotta start somewhere. Let's see what is up with the current meta. What's going on here? What's going on? Let's go, game. Find me the game. Alright, opponent gets to go first. We have 2 lands on the draw. I could play it risky, I guess. This would be turn 1. This would be turn 2. Yeah, I guess I could. I mean, obviously I can't cast 3 cards, but as soon as I get to play this, then I get to cast every single card in my hand, almost. So I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to take a risk. Uh-oh. Maybe not a great risk against Snow White. Oh, Vanishing Verse Numeral Trace. Numeral 3. Alright. Yep. Let's see how many more cards they're going to put out on the field. I mean, if I could get to play this. Oh, Homestead Courage. Well, we have Vanishing Verse if we get to it, that is. No, not a Sorin. I guess I got to put it on white. So I can have blue-white at least. And then we'll see if this comes into play so we get black. But otherwise, it's not looking good for me right now. Yep. I get hit for, what, 4 here? Whoa, that was pretty lucky. Hmm. Let's see. I want to play the Celestas. If I play the Celestas, it gives me 4 mana, then I can meet Hook for 2. Doesn't kill this. I guess I have to technically do this. I mean, I'm going to take the damage here, but I think I have to play this in order to get my mana active. I can meet Hook next turn. I don't get to kill the Raptor, but I get to kill everything else. And I gain to gain 2 life back. Make that 3 life back. Make that 4 life back. Now that we're killing the token also. Alright, so for 2. Clear the board. Gain a bunch of triggers. So I have to figure out a way to deal with Faceless Haven still. But we'll figure that out later in the game. For now, we will do what we can. Yep. We could get rid of that. That's not a problem. That ain't... Ugh, I need lands. If I do this... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I guess we're playing no spells, so that way we could trigger this. We could do double Vanishing Verse. No, we can't. 1, 2. Yeah, we could actually, right? No, we have 3 mana. Okay. No, I don't want to discard that, do I? The Hullbreaker. Thorin. Vanishing Verse. Alright, we're going to discard the Hullbreaker. It is pretty far away from being casted, so we'll discard that. I could divide by 0. I can play Vanishing Verse on the adversary. Protect my life. What do they have? So I think I'm going to divide this by 0. So I grab Environmental Science. So that way I can guarantee hit my land drop next turn. So grab Environmental Science. This will guarantee my land next turn. Let's see what they do though. We only got hit for 2. That's nothing. That ain't nada. Yep. Pump it up again. You got it. Okay. Not exactly what I'm looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I could hit some lands, that would be nice, right? So we'll play this. Go grab a land. So I got 2 white. I guess I need a black mana here, technically. 1, 2, 3. All right, go ahead. So we vanishing verse the adversary here, so that way we can. I mean, we're gonna get hit for a lot, especially if he animates Faceless Haven. But then go into combat first. Let's go ahead and remove this. Get hit for 2 only here then. Go to 8. We have another meat hook to gain some life back. Unfortunately, the bad part of Vanishing Verse is it exiles. So we can't really, you know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's kill the board. Gain 2 life back. Now we drew a way to destroy Faceless Haven. So we might be able to bring it back now, actually. Because we have 5 mana. He animates Faceless Haven. Sure, get hit for 4. Go to 5. He has a pump spell. He has a pumpy spell. If I could draw a land, that would be great. But that's no land. I guess I just have to pass. Because if I play anything, I might lose. I have to hold this up. Worst case scenario. Missing on lands is killing me. Killing me. Yep. Go to combat. And then let's try to kill this. Go to 2, but we gain life back. Go up to 3. Go up to 3. We're at 3. We ain't dead. I could counter that. Might as well. I'd rather have save the removal spell. You know what I mean? I feel like I should just throw Sorin out here and create the body due to the fact that it could gain me life. Obviously, of course, I'm definitely 100% looking for lands. So I could have held up or just played memory, but why would you do that? Oh, so you could create a 1/1, I guess. Sure. Oh, definitely take an action. Well, this is a duplicate in this legendary, so goodbye to that. I'm gonna make another flyer. Let's go to combat. Attack. Gain some life back. Let's gain some life back. And then this is gonna trigger again, so we gain a life. So we're back up to 7. Let's draw. I'm gonna discard one of the memories. I already have one in my hand. Don't want to discard lands because I do need land drops, and I can still cast Sorin, memory, so we're gonna do that. Alright, gonna come back. If you attack with Clarion, we Vanishing Verse it. Wow, he's attacking with the what? Why? What is this? Creatures you control get 1/1 until end turn. Okay. We'll remove that. That was interesting. Sure. I mean, okay. And then it becomes a 3/3. Sure. That's an interesting card. Huh. Okay. And then let's play memory. Let's grab. I think we're gonna grab Hive and Bloodchief. That way, Hive. Let's take action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. I feel like I should discard memory again. I feel like I need the land just to be safe. So let's play Sorin. Let's create, that way I can block this guy. I think if I play this, I still have Vanishing Verse up at the ready. No attacks, go ahead. So I have 2 vampires now against Faceless Haven, and then I also have Vanishing Verse against something like, I don't know, what is it? Where's the guy that's removed? The one that pumps up all the creatures, so. If he attacks, he only gets to kill one of my tokens. swing and everything. So Sorin doesn't even die here now also. So 2 blockers. And then we'll just kill one of the tokens. Keep Sorin alive. And the reason why I'm keeping Sorin alive here is because I'm getting a lot of life back. So Sorin's ability is going to be really good for me now. I'm not low on life anymore, so now I can start using Sorin's plus ability. That's why I kept Sorin alive. Give me the card advantage back. I may already have the card advantage, obviously, but give me card advantage. So, ooh, I mean, I may have to reveal. I take 7, but it's Hullbreaker. You know what I mean? It's Hullbreaker. We'll gain some life here, and go ahead. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Okay, it's Hullbreaker. Good game, opponent. Good game. All right, long shot Johnson. Welcome everybody back to my channel. I'm back to making some video. All right, I'm gonna give it a whirl. I'm gonna give it a whirl and see what happens. Doesn't look very, and it's against white. Okay, okay. So put this on white. It gives me Vanishing Verse and then turn 3 Celestus. Okay. Alright. Let's see what they play at their second drop. I'll take 1. Since I don't know what they're playing. Sure. We'll exile that guy then. Let that resolve. And then we'll get rid of this guy. Oh, no. That was... it's fine, I guess. There's nothing I can do about that, actually. Let's play Celeste. There's nothing I could do, but I'm gonna exile it regardless. Either I get rid of the 3/2, or if I get no, not Elite Spellbinder, and then it becomes a 3/3. So we gotta look for meat hooks. There's 3 of them in the deck. There's also Path of Apparel. So we got ways took, of course, my Sorin. I personally would have taken this, but took my Sorin's fine. Okay. So we got 2 blue, 2 black. Debating on if I should put this on black or white. Vanishing versus. I can also play this on blue and then no, because we're gonna discard this. Okay, we're gonna discard this, the repeat card, since it's legendary. Up to 17, go down to 11. That's perfectly fine. Sure. Sure, buddy, old pal. Take 6. Take good old 6. If they play 2 spells, it transforms. Ah, no! There goes my Celeste. Ah, that's unfortunate. Let's tap it for blue. That's very unfortunate. Doesn't kill this. Doesn't kill that. But I mean, I have to take these 2. Yep. Triggers. I think we're dead because they had Skyclave Apparition. Otherwise, I would have been able to destroy their whole board. Would have been pretty nice. So that would have been really nice. So let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm technically not dead. 7. So put this on blue. Could divide by 0. Get a 3/3. Block that. Alright. Let's do that. So I can divide by 0 the apparition here, get a 3/3 out of it, block the stone, and only take 7. Seems decent enough. And if he's only starting with that, do I even care? I can divide this by 0 regardless, just so I take less damage. 2, 4, 5. This is number 6. I guess it doesn't hurt to grab environmental science just to gain some life back. I'm wondering why they didn't attack. That's kind of curious. It's very interesting. 3 blue, 3 black. Let's go ahead and clear the board. Get it. my creature back. Give me my creature. It belongs on my side. Portable hole. That's fine. That is a-okay. Well, that one is not a-okay, but alright. Well, now it's even fine. Because now I got Hullbreaker. 3, 6, 7. Sure. Hullbreaker! Block! I think we win the game now. Good game. Good game. Alright, we found El Opponent, a double O Raj. Back from vacation. I guess I could play every card in my hand, so I'll keep for now. Technically, I could play every single card. The question is, so if I put this on blue, I put that on, yeah, let's do that. So I was debating on if I want to do this, so I could have Vanishing Verse up, but I have Infernal Grasp anyway, so it doesn't really matter. As long as I put this one on black, and then this one I could put on white, and I could still play Infernal Grasp. And then that way my land doesn't come in play tap turn 3. Innkeeper. Wait, what is this one for though? I'm curious. Take 1, I guess. You got it. You got it, friend. Let's draw. Alright. So do I need... I probably need double black because of Sorin. So I'm thinking put this on white. So that way I can still hold up Divide by 0. Now I'm able to do Divide by 0, Vanishing Verse, and then Grasp. And then this one could go for black. So I could either I could do Path or I can do Sorin. Ooh, it's a life gain deck. It's a life gain deck. I guess let's just kill it. They could have Snakeskin Veil, I guess, right? Because they have green left over? They do. Well, good thing I did use the Destruction ability, because this one could protect. So now I could Vanishing Verse it if I want. Sure. So I gotta put this on black. If I use this, he protects it. So, because there's counters on it. So we can't really do that. If I play Sorin, I could block this, but then I can... I think I play Sorin regardless, actually. So the purpose here is the reason why I'm playing Sorin. I'm basically throwing it away in a sense if he wants to attack with all his creatures. So if he attacks with Voice of Blessed, I could chump block. But if he attacks with these, if he attacks everything at Sorin, then I could block this and then I can use this to kill his board. The purpose is trying to get rid of the escort, so... Oh, well, I guess he has a removal spell. Never mind. Correction. Never mind. And I get hit for 4. That's fine. We're still good, because we're still at 13 life. There's a land. Good, good, good. All right. All right, pass turn. Pass turn. I can use Vanishing Verse on Voiced. So... Sure. You got it. All right, now the game plan, since he played another creature, now the game plan is remove Escort with Vanishing Verse and then use this to destroy the board. So get rid of this. That way he can't protect his other creatures. And if he sacks it, I don't really care. Sure. It gives it what? Lifelink? That's fine. So we're going to take 6. It triggers the effects, puts counters on all his 2 dudes. Then I use Path to destroy his board. Draw. And that secures the ability to destroy his board. Because now I have Divide by 0. Jeans. Goodbye, board. And we're at set. What is this? Yeah, no thank you. See, now let's secure this. All right, let's grab Environmental Science. Destroy your board. Now we know he has Valorous Stance. Ooh, that's a nice draw. It's actually a nice draw. Well, that was also a very nice draw. So, go ahead. He attacks. I can animate Hall of Storm Giants, force the Valorous Stance. So force the Valorous Stance, so that way my Hullbreaker survives the following turn. So he's gonna... Wow, he did it. What? Did he miss the opportunity to do what? Yeah, he said oops. Okay. So he messed up. So he definitely messed up. All right, let's play this now. Gain some life. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This would be 9. Okay. Yeah, because he could have obviously Valorous Stanced my Hullbreaker, but I wanted him to Valorous Stance my Hullbreaker. So that's the other difference. So if I do this, I could wait and try to draw a protection spell also. I'll take that. And then we'll play this, target you again. There we go. There's the protection spell. Alright, draw. Okay, go ahead. Now we have a protection spell against Valorous Stance. Sure. You got it? And then flush this in. Hullbreaker! And we also have divided by 0 in our hand. So we have massive protection. He uses his Valorous Stance and bounce his treasure. So give it hexproof. Return the treasure. Good game. Good game, opponent. Chaos number 7. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Yeah, I could keep this hand, I guess. Sure. So, because I mean, we could play this first because it's going to come in tapped if it's the third land. This one could come in tapped as a second land. Then this would be our third land. This way I can hold up Syncopate and Grasp. So play Hive, and you're up. It looks like we're playing against a blue type of deck, though. Hopefully it's not... Oh, blue-white control. Ugh. Blue-white control. Alright, let's go ahead. Guess we're going to have to start stealing their win conditions, huh? I'm assuming this is either Doomscar... Obviously, Doomscar or Elrond's Epiphany, maybe? Alright. Let's see what we're playing against. If this resolves, of course. Test of Talents, that'd be hilarious. Nope, saw it coming. Wow! He really didn't want it that badly, huh? Alright. Well, I put this on blue because we probably don't need white very much here, so let's just have access to more hints. Alright, we got one counterspell gone. Let's see if we get another one. One down. Test the Talents. There it is. Well, there's only one left in the deck, so. The Taste of a Talents. The only bad part about our hand is, well, that's pretty crap, and that's pretty crap. So, other than that, our hand's pretty decent. I guess I'm gonna play the Jordy Disruption here, due to the fact that I want to be hitting land drops. So we're gonna do that. Faithful Mending. Do I want to syncopate this? So that way they don't have it? Nah, I don't really care. I mean, it does loot through their hand, so they get to discard like Doom Scars and stuff like that, but it's fine. Let's see, Devastating Mastery, Doom Scar. I'm gonna try and use Hive to maybe get rid of the. Well, no more for that idea, huh? Scratch that idea. They drew Field the Ruin. Never mind. Let's grab blue. I tapped the black there in case I need to use Syncopate. Just in case. Give me more mana to use Syncopate for. Alright, so we got a lot of blue. Like I said, I think we only need one white here, so we're going to play this on black. And go ahead. 2, 4, 5, 6. This goes to 7. That gives us Hullbreaker mana. Let's go, opponent. I was going to use it to remove the Faithful Mending from their graveyard, but they had Feel the Ruin, so that didn't work out. They didn't pan out, unfortunately. You got triple black. Sure. They doing that during main phase after they played their land? Are they really desperate for a divide by 0? Are you that desperate for divide by 0? Sunset fading. This is a good way to... Whoa. This is a good way to start looting away my hand. So these two cards are super useless. So we might as well play it. And I can Hullbreaker the following turn. First, I'm going to get rid of Meat Hook because this could get rid of their Hullbreaker. So we'll go from there. They got full cards in their hand. Full cards. Take action. 100% take action. Goodbye, Meat Hook. One less card they also know about my hand. All right. Go ahead. So we're going to flash in the Hullbreaker. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have access to 9 mana here. So flash it in. They have only 2 blue mana here, so they could only play... I mean, I could play double divide by 0, obviously, but sure. There's 1 divide by 0. I wonder what they're going to grab is the question. And I drew another counterspell. If I could draw another land, that'd be nice. Then I can use it. What are you going to grab, opponent? Teachings, maybe? Let's see, you go to 4, you go to 5. No, mascot. Whoa, Edgar. Edgar is actually a pretty good draw against their deck. Because it's just a constant threat. They would have to use Devastating Mastery, I guess. Alright, we're just going to pass then. They grab Mascot of all the cards. We don't care for that. Sunset Revelry. So if I flash this in... Currently, they're going to draw a card. That's all they're going to do. I guess it just replaces itself. But if I flash this in, they get to create 2/1/1s. But then it leads to a Doomscar, possibly. Let them draw. That's fine. Draw a card. I want to be able to flash this in at end step and then untap with all my mana. That way I can keep using Hullbreaker over and over and over. They're looking for an answer to Hullbreaker, obviously. So let's see if they can draw one. Chaos. Test of Talent, saw it coming. Divide, Fading Hope. Got a couple of cards. Look at this guy. They're digging hard. They're really, really looking for it. Eagerly looking for something. There's Doomscar. See? Speaking of, there's the Doomscar. Hopefully they don't have another divide by 0, though. But if they do... Alright, let's flush it in. See if what happens. Don't you dare have another divide by 0. Because I can't syncopate it anyways. Yeah, you can have that, sure. That... Don't care. I don't care for those cards. They're at 28, though. Wow, they gave up a Fateful Absence. The reason why I want this is in case they draw their own Hullbreaker. Well, that's kind of lame. Alright, combat. Alright. Triggers. They got 3 cards in hand. Take action. Let's discard this. Another counterspell is not bad. And with my Hullbreaker in play, that's actually really good with these counterspells because Devastating Mastery. So So I could syncopate for 4 here. So 1, 2, 3. Hold on. So syncopate for 4. Gets rid of it. So that would be a total of 5 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we could Jordy Disruption. Sure. Syncopate for 4. Auto pay. Choose none. No, thank you. He has a divide by 0. We have Jordy Disruption for that. Goodbye. Choose none. And then we have my turn. Take action. Well, now we can give that up because we have Vanishing Verse. So play that. Combat. Attack. So 2 Devastating Masteries are gone. So I think I'm going to play this out now. Choose none. Go ahead. Because this is now 11 points of damage on board. Divide by 0. Okay, you can have that opponent. You can have that one. Sure. That's fine. I can still flash it at your end step. Sure. Gain some life, go to 16. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, so we can't even flash our Hullbreaker yet, but that's fine. Alright. Sure. You got it. Memory Deluge. Do I want to let them do this? I think not. They were going to counter this. The reason why is I could then play Vanishing Verse to counter it again. Good game. Ramos. I miss playing Magic. I miss playing it. Alright, I get to go first. I guess I'll keep... The only card I can't play currently is this because I don't have double black. But I get to play every other card. So I can cast this turn 3, cast this turn 4. Technically, I'll use it to grab Environmental Science. So we'll see what happens. So I'm going to put this on black regardless because I need the double black for this. This one probably on blue so I can hold that up. Also, worst case scenario. Let's see what they do though. Oh, wow, they didn't do anything. So that's going to go on white. So let's put this on blue. In case we need this, we'll hold up a hard counter. Obviously, we're just going to divide by 0 most likely, but in case we need it. All right, you can have that back to your hand. I'm doing this for the fact to grab Environmental Science so that we can grab a double black. That way I can grab double black. What do you got? What you got? Oh, there's the double black. All right, let's cast Edgar. Edgar. I guess the only... I mean, they can get rid of it with what? Skyclave Apparition, I guess, is the best way. Sure. I guess they have a Skyclave. Yep. That works. So, Meat Hook. Kill his creatures. We get hit for 2 here. Sure. So, put this on black. Meat Hook for 2. Get a 4/4 back. Triggers. Yep. Blah, 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 blah. We're at 19 with the 4/4 in play. It would have been nice if I would have had something else than that now, but oh well. No, they have Portable Hole. That was my way to deal with this Faceless Haven. Sure. I guess I'll take 4. I do have Hall of Storm Giants that I could use to deal with it also, so I'm not too worried about it, but at the same time, I have to be wary somewhat. Let's see. We'll grab blue, I guess. And you're up. Next turn, we get to protect our life total against Faceless Haven. If he attacks with Faceless Haven, who cares? If he tries to bring out Luminarch Aspirant, I'll probably counter this. Just so I don't get his Faceless Haven bigger. I do not want Faceless Haven to get out of control. I do play a few cards that can kill it, but that's regardless. I have a meat hook. If he fills up the board, I have a meat hook. If he wants to sacrifice his Faceless Haven, I'm down. I guess he gets rid of my Hall of Storm Giants by doing this. Sure. Because it costs 3 to target it. So unless he has a 1-mana removal spell that I am unaware of, he can't get rid of Hall of Storm Giant. So that was interesting. Do you have a 0-mana spell that could get rid of Hall of Storm Giant now? Redain, that doesn't do anything. Redain. I think I'm gonna get aggressive actually here. Let's try to win the game. This is a 3-turn clock against them. I have another meat hook in my hand, 2 to board wipe. So let's get aggressive. Sure. Now we're just gonna meat hook the board away. It has vigilance, obviously, so that, but just gonna meat hook the board away. So meat hook for X equals 3, 4. Clear the board. Goodbye. Gain some life back. And then, like I said, we have Hall of Storm Giants to win us the game. They drew a land. Put that on blue. Good game, opponent. All right, Lana Del Rage. This might be the last game for me, and then I gotta call it for the deck. Oh, what is this? That's white, blue. That's technically black. If I don't hit any more land drops, this probably bad. I feel like I should. All right. I guess like a bottom test of talents here. All right, gotta play Jordy as my land drop. Hive as land drop. So Hive as the land drop. Looks like we're playing against Green Snow here. Sure. It's not great to see that, but play this mana ramp a little bit. They could play a Chariot. I can meat hook. We have 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Wolf Pack, sure. Take 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could clear the board, so that's pretty good for me. That's pretty darn good. Meat hook for 3. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get my life back. We have access to 4, 5. We're close to Hullbreaker, so that's good. Very close to Hullbreaker. Hullbreaker. Oh. All right. Hasty boy, huh? No, I drew a land. I drew a land. So I got 2 black, I got 2 that, I got that. So I guess if I play this on blue, and then we'll gain life. Well, obviously we're not playing anything. Gain life. What the heck do they have? Take action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see. I got 2 black. I guess we'll discard that. Majority Disruption. A Wren, possibly, I guess. Or a Chariot if he doesn't play a land. 2, 4, 5, 6. Next turn, you get to cast Hullbreaker. 17 live. 17 Arena. Sure. Can't do much about that. He's going to become a 5/5 and then a 6/6. Ugh. Yep, we're taking damage. All right, let's see what we could hit, because it's looking very, very bad at the... Oh my gosh, it's another land. It's another land. That's not good. All right, well, I'm not out of it yet. I'm not out of it yet. Hmm. 5, 6, 7, 8. Guess we're taking 8. I'm going to take the damage here and then flash the Hullbreaker in to try to protect it. Of course, taking extra points of damage is bad, but I mean, having a Hullbreaker with the mana is really going to be... Ugh. I think I have to do this. Take action. Oh, come on, deck. Come on, deck. Gain another life back. Take action. There we go. That's more like it. Thank you. So now I have technically 2 bounce effects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can play both of them. That's why I discarded the land, because I can play both Divided by Zero and Majority Disruption in the same turn. With Hullbreaker, that gives me technically 4 counter/bounce spells. Go ahead and do that so I can divide by 0. Use your Blood on the Snow, or the whatever it's called. Pumping that one. Interesting. I mean, I'm going to block. Passive blockers. Sure. Sure, buddy, old pal. I'll go down 3. 3's not dead. You know what I mean? 3 ain't dead. Put 2/1/1 counters. So that's the mode he chose, right? So let's do this. And return that back to your hand. Fizzles would take 3. Wolf Pack. Oh, what? Did I use my 2 blue mana? Well, that's unfortunate. I used up my 2 blue mana. Okay. I divide by 0 this and then bounce that. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Divide by 0. Return that. Grab teachings. Play teachings. Return this. Play Shipwreck Marsh. No attacks. So that way if he plays this guy with haste, we don't just die. Otherwise, we just dead. Chariot, sure. I have Path to destroy his tokens. And then I can use this effect to bounce that back. Sure. Okay. It's like, when am I going to attack is the question, though. So, let's see. Black, blue. Let's destroy. I'm gonna bounce this back to their hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gain some life. Now I can attack, actually. Let's get aggressive. And then we have memory. Oh, I didn't play my land. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. That's a-okay. You could have that back to your hand. Grab divide by 0 and good game, opponent. A good game. Hey everyone, welcome back to the final analysis changes of the deck. As you guys saw, this deck was crushing all those white decks. We played against a blue-white control, played against snow-green, whatever. But man, this deck was crushing the white deck. So if you want something that does very well against the white decks, this deck looks pretty solid. There's only one change I made to the main deck, and I didn't make any changes to the sideboard. The only change I made was I took out the Syncopate for the 4th Divide by 0. Since it's best of 1, I do want access to the sideboard with more cards, and Divide by 0 and Syncopate. As I mentioned in the intro, Syncopate is good on the play. It's not great on the draw. It's bad on the draw because of, you're not really going to be able to counter much unless you're playing against a control deck. But it's great on the play, bad on the draw. So I went ahead and cut that for the divide by 0. But other than that, the deck looked pretty solid. The only other change that I can think of is like possibly removing one of these for a second one of that. But obviously this helps out in terms of ramping, so you could drop the Horror, the Kraken earlier. But I think as a 2-of, especially since it's legendary, and having access to a little more creature removal in the beginning of the game is pretty solid, especially since we're running 3 Wash Aways, 2 Juardes, Test Talents, and 4 Divide by Zeros or counter spells. I feel like you probably want just a little more in terms of early removal, as well as it's a 1 mana cost, so Hullbreaker down the road. So those are the only 2 changes that I would make to the deck. Other than that, like I said, we were crushing the white decks. It was just nonstop. Don't be afraid to go to like 1, 2 life, 3 life, whatever. Don't be afraid to do that. Use your life as a resource. I mentioned this in my Discord. In control decks, you have to use your life as a resource. 1 life is not dead. You can win from 1 life. If you watch any of my videos, you'll see I've come back from 1, 2, 3, you know what I mean, life in so many of my games and win the game. So be sure to use your life as a resource with this deck. But other than that, it's a very solid deck. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay, the commentary that I did. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, thumbs up button, notification bell. Like I said, I am back. We are posting videos again, testing decks, all that, getting to Mythic, gold farming, doing all the good stuff once again. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But thank you for watching, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys on my next video.